Summer 2005. At the end of a desolate road in Georgia, a freshly dug grave awaits the Grim Reaper. But the victims aren't dead.
It's really frightening to think about, and I don't even like to think about the way they died.
Charleston, South Carolina. 23-year-old Tiffany Cole welcomes regular visits from her kind neighbors, Reggie and Carol Sumner.
How's your dad?
Tiffany's father is dying of cancer, and the Sumners are helping him through his last days.
We'll go up and see how he is. Why don't you go out for a while and have some fun?
They were sweet, they were loving, they cared about their family, and they cared about people. They cared about Tiffany Cole. And that's one of the tragedies of this case.
The Sumners can't stay long. They are retiring to the Florida sunshine. But before they go, they give Tiffany one last helping hand.
We're happy to help you, sweetie. We don't need all the money right now. You just pay us when you can.
When they learned that Tiffany needed a car, they sold their car to Tiffany.
Don't forget, if you're ever down in Florida, there's always a bed at our place. Is that right, honey?
For sure.
Thank you.
Told her that if you're ever in Jacksonville, you need a place to crash, you can come stay with us.
It's a fateful invitation. After her father passes away, Tiffany changes. She starts mixing with a bad crowd. Drinking, drugs, and petty crime are now her priorities.
Tiffany was just partying. She had gotten involved, was doing some cocaine, and she was even selling drugs just to get more money to support partying more.
Hey, have a guy. Hey.
Michael, this is Tiffany. Tiffany, this is Michael.
Howdy.
She falls for bad boy Michael Jackson.
Tiffany and Michael's relationship was a match made in hell.
Michael Jackson, in my estimation, is the epitome of a sociopath.
He thought he was kind of king of the world.
That works, that works.
He was just motivated by greed above all things.
Michael Jackson is a thief and soon has Tiffany under his spell.
He was out there trying to get the next big score, and in this case, he was going to do whatever it took to get some money.
When they need cash, Tiffany remembers the Sumners' kind-hearted offer. And so they plan a road trip to Florida.
Michael and Tiffany wound up in Jacksonville. And they spent a couple nights at the Sumners.
Hi, Tiffany, come on in.
Hi, guys, come on in. Good to see you. Hey, nice coins. It's my pride and joy. Spent more than I should have.
Tiffany realized we've got easy marks here.
The Sumners had cash from when they sold their home. They had a nice car. Reggie Sumner had a coin collection.
Tiffany has handed her neighbors to her sociopathic boyfriend
Nice.
on a silver platter.
You know, they're both so old and weak. It'd be like so easy to rob them.
Yeah, we gotta get their credit card details just so we can get the cash out.
This plan developed where they would abduct the Sumners and ultimately kill them in order to get the codes for their ATM, for their credit cards, so that they could empty their bank accounts.
Their cash out otherwise.
Hey, buddy.
guys?
How are you guys?
Hey, dudes. How you guys doing?
Good.
Are we part of a robbery? Easiest one you'll ever do. Isn't that right?
Hi, man. How about you?
Sounds cool.
Michael brought in Alan Wade and Bruce Nixon pretty much for muscle.
Tiffany's plan calls for some macabre preparations.
A couple days before the Sumners were kidnapped, the 4 defendants went across the state line up to Georgia. They dug a grave.
Hey, you hear that duct tape and gloves like I told you to?
Yeah.
Tiffany held the flashlight while they dug that grave. She knew what was going to happen.
Hey guys, they already know Michael and I, so you two are gonna have to go to the door.
Yeah, she's right, guys. Come on, keep going.
She knew these people. They had been good to her. In the end, it didn't matter at all.
– 2005. In the heat of the 4th of July holiday, while the nation celebrates independence, Tiffany Cole and her accomplices are about to pay Reggie and Carol Sumner a surprise visit.
The decision was made to send Alan and Bruce in because the Sumners didn't know them. They knocked on the door, said they needed to use the phone.
Hi, our car's broken down. Do you mind if we use your phone?
Oh, your car's broken down.
Yeah.
That's terrible. Come on in. The phone's right there. Hey, Richie, these guys just...
Please.
As soon as they got inside, they tied them up and began to ransack the house.
Joey, get everything. Get that right now.
They found Reggie's coin collection, the ATM cards that they were looking for.
Is he done? We need him out.
Without a glimmer of sympathy, Tiffany watches while the Sumners are bound, gagged, and shoved into the trunk of their own car. Tiffany and the gang head to the prepared gravesite. When they open the trunk, they find the Sumners hugging each other and praying.
They're both very sickly, and you can imagine this 35-minute drive in their trunk. They're very weak at this point.
Get it. Where you going? Just give me the number and you don't have to go there. Give me the goddamn PIN number. Give me the PIN number. Now. 4095.
Michael managed to get Reggie to give up the PIN numbers to the bank accounts.
With access to all their cash, the gang can let the frail couple go.
4095.
But they don't.
Michael and Alan began shoveling dirt onto the Sumners.
They were alive until the very last minute because we know that once the dirt reached their mouth, they actually inhaled dirt.
When their bodies were found, they were hugging each other.
Tiffany had so little decency in her soul. She didn't even kill these people before she put them in their grave.
I can't imagine any more heinous way to die.
The Sumners helped Tiffany and her father in their hour of need. Now, they are repaid with death.
That tells me quite a bit about what was in Tiffany's heart. She could cold-bloodedly plan out the murder of an elderly couple who had been good to her. And the murder wasn't even necessary anyway.
Oh! There we go!
The gang goes on a spending spree.
Oh, come on.
They went to an ATM machine to use a credit card within several minutes of them being buried alive.
All right, it's photo time, photos! Oh, come on, sweetheart. Smile for the camera. You know, come on, like you're a supermodel.
Back in Jacksonville, concerned family members have reported the Sumners missing. police start tracking their credit cards.
At one point, the police put a freeze on the ATM card.
When the money tap turns off, the killers are forced to make a move. It's a dumb one.
Michael Jackson comes up with this plan that he's going to call the sheriff's office and pretend to be Reggie Sumner.
Oh, hello. It's Mr. Sumner here.
Well, we got people all over the place looking for you.
Yeah, well, we just wanted to let you know that we're okay.
The sheriff's office is very aware that this is not Reggie Sumner. This is not a sickly 60-something-year-old man that they're talking to on the phone. They ask, continuing the ruse, is Carol there?
Oh, yeah, she's right here.
And Michael says, yeah, sure, Carol's here.
Straight on.
And then Tiffany Cole gets on the phone. And Tiffany Cole pretends to be Carol.
Yeah, hey, this is Carol Sumner. Yeah, oh yeah, we're totally fine.
With their prime suspects on the line, the police reactivate the credit cards, hoping to hook them. It works. A spending trail leads them straight to Tiffany and Michael.
They find Michael Jackson and Tiffany Cole in one hotel room with items belonging to Reggie and Carol.
In 2007, Tiffany Cole and Michael Jackson are tried for murder. Michael receives the death penalty. Tiffany tries to put the blame on her lover.
She has maintained that she did not know this was going to turn into a murder, that she thought it was a simple robbery. She's never really taken responsibility for her role in this crime.
The jury doesn't buy her story. Tiffany Cole also receives the death penalty for the double murder. She is currently on Florida's death row.
In the end, it was Tiffany who introduced Michael to her friends, the Sumners. And in the end, it was Tiffany who waited while the Sumners were killed. Tiffany was the architect of her own life, and now she's on death row.
You man enough?
Baby, you know I'm man enough.
Okay, well, prove it.
Power can do strange things.
On her neck was tattooed Queen.
So you're gonna go back out there and you're gonna whack someone.
I mean, clearly she was the leader.
Make people crave control
She had a very good eye for manipulation.
and expect total obedience.
They were sending a message. Don't mess with us. We can get you. We can kill you.
In 1998, the military town of Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Hey, baby.
Troubled teenager Christina Walters has been living here with her grandparents for 5 years.
Christina, where have you been?
With friends.
Christina, you are too young to be running around with them people.
Those people the only family that I got.
Her mother had a lot of health issues. Her stepfather is out of the picture at that point.
But the move hasn't settled the young single mom.
I want you out of here.
Christina, I don't like the person you're becoming.
Oh, well, I don't like you much either. So I want you to get out because I want to spend some time with my son. Now go!
With her grandparents came a whole different set. They were very old school and didn't really understand.
And Christina has another family she'd rather belong to, where obedience and loyalty is mandatory.
Real pleased to see you, Tamika. So how about we do some bonding tonight, eh? How you feel about that?
One of America's largest gangs, the Crips.
You can't just walk into my...
It's hard for people to understand why a child, a young person, would choose a gang family over their own family. But the gang family offers them something their own family doesn't.
You gotta earn your place.
Gangs are an addiction.
Christina proves to be an outstanding addition to her new family.
She was very good at organizing. She knew how to control people. She knew how to calm people down, which is very important, of course. She knew how to hype them up.
In a man's world, Christina Walters defies all the odds to rise up the ranks. By the age of 20, Christina becomes a gang leader.
It is very rare for a female or a woman to become any kind of leadership position because gangs are a male-dominated society. She was true gangster, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, all right.
Now in control, Christina has to prove her power and dominance. She has to earn the ultimate gang symbol, a tattoo of death.
A tattoo is a teardrop that they have tattooed under one of their eye, which indicates that they have killed.
But before Christina can hunt, the gang's rituals must be carried out.
They had purchased ammunition and fingernail polish, blue fingernail polish. They then coated the tips of the bullets with blue. All Crips utilize the color blue as their symbol. So the color is a very important thing. It's the symbol of their nation.
When the bizarre ceremony is over, Christina and her new recruits are ready.
My man, your gun. Okay, let's go. What are you waiting for?
A gang initiation serves many purposes. It solidifies the position of the people in the gang. They're now bonded together. They're brothers and sisters in crime.
In August 1998, Christina will take her first blood. Anyone will do. It's midnight. The streets are almost empty. Then they spot store manager Deborah Cheeseborough. They kidnap her, forcing her into the trunk of her own car. Trapped and terrified, Deborah awaits her fate.
We're gonna kill this bitch. We're gonna kill this bitch.
They needed a sacrificial lamb. This is a ritualistic type of operation. It's a bonding. And so, as they say, they could.
Psyched for a kill, Christina leads the gang to a desolate lake near Fort Bragg. Teenagers hungry for death surround Deborah.
The begging and pleading of the victims to not be shot, to please don't kill us, please let us live, only fueled Christina's fire to kill them.
Christine began shooting her, and the weapon jammed. At that point, Christine had the opportunity to stop, but instead, she basically cleared the weapon, recharged it, and continued shooting.
Christina shoots Deborah 8 times. She doesn't shed a tear. She earns one.
Let's get out of here!
They went back to Christina's house, and they were talking about, oh, how much fun it was that they had killed this woman.
Oh, did you see the look on her face? Yeah. Oh. Please don't hesitate. My baby got no fear.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
She was the anointed one. She solidified her position in the group as someone who could hurt you.
I've earned my tears.
Still high from the twisted thrill of killing, Christina is out for more blood, and she has deadly soldiers willing to obey her orders.
So you're gonna go back out there, and you're gonna whack someone.
They know what Christina is capable of. If she can do that to a total stranger, what might she do to me?
On the night of August 16th, 1998, In Fayetteville, North Carolina, a vicious female gang leader makes her first kill, earning herself the Crips teardrop.
Oh, you man enough?
Baby, you know I'm man enough.
Okay, we'll prove it.
Now it's time for Christina Walters' recruits to follow suit.
You too, Paco. You man enough?
This is going to solidify them as a group because think about it. If you have something as vile as a murder or a double murder and you do it as a group, it's going to be very powerful and very bonding.
They hunt around town and see two women driving home from a night shift.
Ah, that's a dead-end street. We got him.
Block him off, block him off.
When Tracy Lambert and Susan Moore turn, their car is cut off.
And the girls have gotten out of the car to see what's going on.
What the hell? Okay, let's go. We got him. Guys, you're blocking us in. What the hell? Move your head back.
And when they realized what was happening, they started begging, look, you can take my car, you can take my money, you can have whatever, just please don't hurt me. And of course, they were forced into the trunk at that point, at that location.
The women are taken on a 20-minute drive to the outskirts of town.
They took the females out of the trunk of the vehicle. The whole time they're begging for their lives, please don't shoot me, please don't kill me, please don't shoot me, please don't kill me.
Shut up! Sit back there! Get back there!
Shut up! Shut up!
Shut up!
Stand there! On your knees, bitch! Sit there! On your knees, bitch!
Gang member Eric Queen shows no mercy. He also wants the gang's ultimate mark of respect, a tattoo of death, a teardrop.
These crimes look very senseless to us, looking on the outside in. But to them, to the gang members, to Christina, they made all the sense in the world. These crimes solidified the position of these gang members.
Then, under the watchful eye of his leader, Francisco Tirado raises a gun to Susan Moore. Another life, another tattoo.
Yeah, that's it, Paco. You did a good job there.
If there were any gang initiates that night who thought perhaps we shouldn't do this, they couldn't have possibly spoken up. Had they decided to stop it, they would have been killed.
The next day, the gang heads to Myrtle Beach to lay low.
There was a hotel down there that a lot of gang members used.
3 women have been shot and dumped. But miraculously, one is alive.
They thought I was dead.
Christina's first victim, Deborah Cheeseborough, shot 8 times, survives.
I felt the blood oozing out my holes. I was on the ground. My right hand was up by my head. That was the last shot, and that shot went through the lens of my glasses and out my thumb.
Deborah musters all her strength to crawl to the road.
I figured if I stop, even if I slept, if I rest, that no one's gonna find me. I could not do that to my family. I could not put them through me dying.
Despite the secluded location, Deborah is rescued by a passerby.
In the back of my mind, I always, knew I wasn't gonna die.
She had a special angel watching over her that night for her to survive.
With Deborah's statement, police soon arrest 9 members of the gang. But it's clear one person is behind the cold-blooded murders.
I don't think it's an accident that the victims chosen that night by Christina were all women. Women either meant absolutely zero to Christina, or she chose women because she wanted these strangers to pay for the sins of a different woman.
In 1999, Christina Walters is convicted of first-degree murder.
I think the only person that might be safe from Christina would be the alpha male gang member. And if I were him, I wouldn't turn my back.
Gang members Francisco Tirado and Eric Queen are also found guilty of murder and are serving life sentences. Christina, the Queen of the Crips, receives the death penalty. She still awaits her execution. And Deborah Cheeseborough still waits for justice.
She had planned on being there for me to be executed. I would like to be at her execution. If not for me, for Susan and Tracy, she needs to be executed.
When a popular teenager is murdered.
Probably one of the most notorious murder cases in the 1980s.
Friends vow to find the killer.
And it was based on a slow, burning jealousy.
You really think I would try and steal your boyfriend?
They won't have to look very far.
The murderer was sitting right next to my mom.
In Arrieta, California, in the early 80s, 3 teen girls share everything.
This is our Priscilla prom queen. We used to play with her when we were 8. Do you remember? She was our favorite. We both wanted to be prom queens.
They played with the same dolls. They swang on the same swings.
It's like she got little flesh-colored underwear on.
They slept over at each other's houses. And they even basically shared each other's mothers as nurturing moms in the community.
I can see her in that dress, too.
Yeah.
Growing up on the same street, Missy Avila and Karen Severson think of each other as sisters.
Karen was at my house every day, or my sister was at her house every day.
Oh, I love this song.
Laura Doyle lives just around the corner.
Laura came in the scene, I would say, maybe starting junior high. They were all very close friends. Usually when you have a best friend, you have one, but it was them 3.
At 15, life takes them down very different paths when Karen becomes a single mom.
I want one. Here, take mine.
They were still friends, but they weren't as close as they used to be.
It's all worth it now, right? Easy for you to say.
My sister started hanging out with different people, doing her own thing.
You can't smoke around a baby.
Missy is footloose and carefree. Karen's world is baby, bottles, and resentment.
You make a better mom than me.
Fine.
By the time they were 16, Missy Avila had become a swan, so to speak, and Karen was less successful.
Hey, do you think this dress is too short? No, it's fine. Really?
Once, Karen and Laura would have been happy for Missy. But in their teen years, it's different.
mounting jealousies, particularly with Missy's beauty and her charm and her boyfriends.
That was the root of the problem with Missy and Karen and Laura.
I think Laura and Karen did not know how to deal with the feelings they had for Missy.
We're gonna go.
Their feelings were changing from childhood friendship love to something else.
Missy, come in.
Things escalate when Laura and Karen accuse Missy of trying to steal their boyfriends.
She's so two-faced. It's like she's got one personality for us and another one for them.
She's so fake, it makes me sick.
Bitch, why are you always flirting with my boyfriend?
Hey, it's fine. We're just talking.
Shut up.
You really think I would try and steal your boyfriend? As if I would ever do that. We know you slept with Victor. But no, I didn't.
She was very hurt. She was very sad.
Two-faced bitch. I'll never trust you again.
There were real strong animosities emerging, and threats, too.
You gonna cry?
Aww,
Aw, boo-hoo.
The childhood bond is broken. But Karen and Laura are planning one last play date.
Laura said that she wanted to pick up Missy to hang out and to make amends, I guess. And my mom and Missy talked about it, and Missy said, yeah, it's good.
Bye. Bye, where are you going? Stoner's Park.
My sister ran to the car and then came back and told me and my mom that she loved us.
I love you guys.
My mom's like, you're crazy, just go and do whatever you're gonna go do.
Have fun.
She said, okay, I'll see you later.
Missy thinks the three girls will be together again, like the happy times they shared for a decade. Missy's wrong.
I don't think Missy ever had any idea the danger she was in from her friends.
In Arrieta, California, childhood memories are being torn apart by teenage jealousy. 17-year-old Missy Avila can have any boy she wants.
Hey, do you think this dress is too short?
Her lifetime girlfriends, Karen and Laura, can't stand the competition. On October 1st, 1985, the rivalry will end.
Wait here.
Oh, look. It's the little slut. What did you say?
She called you a slut. That's what you are when you sleep with all the boys in school.
I already told you guys I didn't touch any of them. Get out of
I think when Laura and Karen took Missy out to the park that day, they were planning on killing her.
Wasn't enough to just screw around. You had to sleep with Victor. I didn't sleep with anyone, I swear.
So full of crap.
Karen has brought her roommate along.
You're scum. You betrayed your friends and you're gonna pay. No,
Yeah,
I swear.
and this is how.
But she wants none of the violence and flees.
The attack by Laura and Karen on their friend Missy was not only brutal, it was humiliating.
We had tried to degrade her and torture her a little bit.
Like you're not gonna be not gonna get the boys anymore, are
As if to destroy her beauty and her charm,
Get her into the water!
to rub her out.
Get her in! Get her in there! That's sleeping with Victor!
log on her.
Missy only weighed like 90 pounds, and the log was like over 100 pounds. They put the log on there to finish the job.
Missy's mom expects her daughter to come home, elated.
Hello. Hi, Mrs. Avila.
Instead, she receives a strange call.
Is Missy there? Missy? No, I thought she was with you. Yeah, she was. But I had to go get some gas, and when I got back, she was gone. Gone where? I don't know. That's what I told her.
3 days later, hikers discover Missy's body.
Hey, Jim. Somebody had beaten her rather severely.
All right, we should tell the cops, man.
She had actually drowned in the stream, so she was alive when she was put there.
That evening, a police car showed up with 2 detectives, and they came in.
Did you find her?
I'm sure we have some.
And I just remember, sorry. Me being in the room, and hearing my mom scream.
Karen twists the knife even deeper.
Missy used to hold my hand all the way home from school.
She moves in with her victim's family, as if taking Missy's place.
And then we used to talk on the phone all night.
I remember that. I could never get a line out. And that stopped. And this one starts.
Oh.
So much of betrayal.
You have a girlfriend?
No. There's a lot of hate that I feel towards her for doing that. There's no really words for it. To know that a person can be like that and do that.
Missy's favorite meal. She loved roast chicken.
The murderer was sitting right next to my mom during that whole time.
But not everyone is fooled. The police immediately suspect Missy's girlfriends.
Well, best friends quite often kill best friends. And the manner in which the little girl was put into the stream, and especially the cutting of the hair, it just all seemed to fit together right at the beginning.
But without any solid evidence, the police can't act. Then, 3 years later, another death prompts a confession from the only eyewitness, Karen's roommate.
Her brother had recently committed suicide. The grief she felt, she knew that we were feeling all these years.
Everybody knows, everybody.
And that Laura and Karen should not be able to get away with it. She reported them, and they immediately made the arrest.
In 1989, Karen Severson and Laura Doyle are convicted of murder in the second degree. Both are sentenced to 15 years to life. So far, parole has been denied.
When Karen and Laura killed Missy, it wasn't on a whim. It wasn't blind, uncontrollable rage. It was a slow, burning jealousy.
For Karen and Laura, childhood friendship proved no match for teenage angst.
I would ask them why. Why did this all happen? What gave you the right to take her life? I despise them. They took something away from me that I could never have again.